Hey guys, it's Amy. We are back and we are ready for some eyes, okay? We are gonna do a Moodstruck Addiction Palette 6 today, and we're gonna learn how to smoky eye. So by the end of this video, you are gonna be a master at how to smoky eye, okay? If you're watching the videos earlier, we already have our primer on, okay? It's already dried, ready, good to go. Addiction Palette 6 is going to be our rose gold palette. The reason that I'm using this palette is because if you purchase this palette in the hopes that you can do an amazing smoky eye, and then you get it and you're kind of like, ah, man, I'm in over my head. There's a shimmery brown. You can do a full color over that and be done. You can use this light brown, do a full color, be done. You can do the same with these pinks here. There's a light pink. So this palette is very versatile. You don't always have to use the 4 colors that I'm about to use. You can do solids, you can do 1 color, 2 colors, whatever you want to do, okay? I use 4 in this palette, all right? I use this brown on the end. It's called Lofty. I use Impressive, Blazing, and Delightful, all right? So we are going to start here. Let me show you the tools real quick. I'm going to use 4 different brushes for this look, okay? That's new to me. When I first started makeup, I used 1 brush and I couldn't figure out why I couldn't get the Pinteresty eyes, and it just made me so mad. And then I started learning and growing and realizing you got to use the right tools, okay? So I've got a blending brush, I've got a fluffy crease brush, I've got an angled shadow brush, and I have a cream shadow brush, okay? These are the 4 brushes I'm using. If you want to screenshot and send me a picture of the brushes you have below, I can help you line them up to what's similar to these, okay? So the first step, I'm going to take my blending brush and that lightest color, that Lofty. I like to do just a light dusting over the entire eye. Just, the primer's dry, but just to be sure that none of our darker colors are going to stick to that primer, we're going to just put a light dusting over the entire eye, okay? This is where I'm saying, you guys, if you were doing a nude look, you could stop right here, okay? That's gorge. Throw on your lashes and you're ready to go, okay? So you can do that, but we're gonna keep on going. We're gonna keep on trucking. So I'm gonna take my fluffy crease brush and I'm gonna go in here with Impressive, okay? All of our colors are super pigmented, so you don't need a lot. You can always add more. It's gonna be harder to take it off. So what you should do is just take 1 swipe. Your hand is gonna be on the very back of the brush, okay? And you're gonna windshield wipe across the crease, okay? You'll feel it going into the crease and you're just gonna windshield wipe, okay? We're gonna do it for a few seconds. Get her going, just really get it down in there, okay? Just really get it down in there, okay? So it's an even coverage. Again, you could stop right here. You could stop right here. Throw on your lashes and go, okay? But we're not stopping there. We're not stopping there, okay? We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. We're gonna windshield wipe her in to that crease, hand on the back of the brush, so your product's gonna spread across your eye a little bit more. If your hand is closer to your brush, it's gonna be more controlled and it's gonna wanna keep the product exactly where you're putting it, okay? So put it on the back of the brush and you're gonna get a little bit more movement with that product, okay? So the next step, this is the dark color. This is the one that scares people, but it's okay. It's okay. Blazing, okay? You're gonna grab your angled shadow brush. You're gonna grab some of that blazing. You're gonna go to town, okay? You're gonna do a sideways V. So sideways V, okay? On the corner of your eye, the outside corner. It's not gonna go past your pupil, okay? You got blazing on here. You're just gonna kind of go like this. You're gonna make your V, okay? See your V? It's gonna start forming. Then you can make it as dark as you want, okay? I like a dark smoky eye. If I'm gonna take all the time to do this, I want it to be dramatic. So I add a little bit more, okay? You're gonna keep it in that V shape and just keep blending it, okay? Just keep blending it until it looks the way you want it to look. Blend, blend, blend. Okay, we're blending, we're blending. That looks about right, okay? We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Obviously, your V is going to go the other way, but we're going to do the same thing, okay? We're going to do our sideways V, and we're going to keep it moving. Keep it moving. Okay? Keep it moving. All right, so once you've got your sideways V set up, what I do is I go back with my fluffy crease brush and that impressive again, just grab a tiny little bit, and I'm just gonna make sure that those are blended together, right? See how this is kind of, it's a little, we're gonna just blend some of this impressive back on there, over to that side, kind of push some of that dark over there, okay? Then we're gonna take our cream shadow brush. This is the hack, tip, trick, whatever you want to call it, that I didn't know existed before I started learning makeup, okay? Get your brush wet. I don't care if you get it wet in your water or your emergency or your rose water spray, whatever it takes, get the brush wet, okay? I use rose water. I just do one little spray, gets the brush damp enough for what we're about to do. So this is where we're going to go in with our shimmer, and we're going to pat this into the inner corner, okay? This is the game changer. This is what's going to make your whole eye look, and it's what's going to make your eye pop, okay? And you're just going to pat it in there. You're not going to go over that V that you just spent time on, but you're just going to pat this guy in there, and it's just going to bring the whole thing together. Okay, so you can see the difference in the two. Okay, do the same thing on the other side. And then if you want, you can go back over to your corner and darken that up if you want. We're gonna keep this guy right how it is. Okay, and just pat that into your corners. Okay. Once you do that, you're gonna wanna go in with your eyeliner. Keep your palette out because we're gonna come back to it in a second. But on the top, I always use a precision liner in black, okay? I like liquid liners. I know some people are scared of them, but it's a better, more precise line in my opinion, okay? So we're gonna just do this along the top. Okay, obviously the same thing. Okay. All right. So when I said we were going to come back to the palette, the underneath eyeliner, I like to go back into blazing here. I use the cream shadow brush, just kind of dab it across the top, and I push this in underneath. Okay, and it just kind of brings your whole eye look together. Plus, your liner's gonna match. It's not as dramatic if you went underneath it like with a black pencil. Okay, so it just kind of brings the whole thing together. Okay. And then we're gonna throw on some lashes. I've been sitting on my mascara, just FYI. If it's warmer, it's gonna apply a little bit easier. So I sit on mine while I'm getting ready, okay? The white tube is gonna be your lash primer. This is gonna separate your lashes, get them ready for your 4D. It's also going to nourish them and elongate them and all the things that you need your lashes to do, okay? It's not gonna dry this super cool white that you're seeing on here, so don't think you can get some cool Halloween looks out of it. But just make sure you coat all of your lashes with it. So your 4D is gonna just glide right on, okay? For your 4D, you want to go underneath your lashes, wiggle your tube to the right and the left, and pull it forward, okay? Wiggle, pull it forward, You want to go underneath all the way to the root, wiggle and pull it forward, okay? This wand, I'll show you a comparison, is huge. So you don't need to keep going back into your tube, okay? There's plenty of product on there for you to complete the whole eye, okay? So I'll show you compared to our regular Epic that's just as bomb, but look at the difference in the wands, okay? Okay. This is actually our waterproof Epic for when I'm at the beach. All right, so we're gonna go back over to the other eye. You're gonna go underneath, wiggle it and pull it out, okay? Wiggle, wiggle. It reminds me of that song where you're like, wiggle, 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 wiggle everywhere. Y'all know what I'm talking about, especially if you're an 80s baby. Like me. Okay. Well, bam. Lashes are on. Eyes are done. You guys are smoky eye masters. Okay? I believe in you. You can do this. Practice makes perfect. Keep trying. Don't give up after the first try. And you can always do the single colors too. If you just get frustrated, do the singles, send me a message. I'll help you through it. We got this. Make sure you've got the right tools. Make sure you've got the right colors. As always, likes, comments, shares, they're greatly appreciated. I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you guys. Until next time.